It's that time of year again. Holiday music is here. Singer-songwriter Meghan Trainor is out with her first Christmas album, A Very Trainor Christmas, featuring Earth, Wind, and Fire, Seth MacFarlane, and even collaborations with her family. I got a chance to talk to Meghan all about the new album. Take a look. Meghan, so good to be with you. You're releasing your first ever Christmas album. What was it like to put together these holiday songs during this crazy time?
It was definitely a nice distraction, and it was very special being stuck with my family. I'm very lucky that they live with me and that we're so close and that we don't hate each other. We're actually each other's best friends and we're all musical together. So it was so special making this holiday album, A Very Trainor Christmas. And I wanted to dedicate it to my family and have it be our album.
Yeah, and you collaborate with Earth, Wind, and Fire, Seth MacFarlane, but also your family on this album. What was that like?
So insane. I still don't believe it. I don't know how that happened. I'm very lucky, super blessed. My management was connected with them because they manage Earth, Wind, and Fire. And Seth MacFarlane, I've done a show with him. So I think that was my in. I did a Christmas show with him. So I was like, hey, Christmas friend. Um, but it's so iconic and especially special because my dad like raised us on Earth, Wind, and Fire. And then when Family Guy started, my family grew this crazy obsession with Seth MacFarlane. So those are like our two loves as a family. So we were freaking out. I cried after I heard both duets. So we were just like so happy.
I saw the trailer and I think that family aspect really comes across. But I also want to ask you during the age of COVID, we know it's impacted so many industries, especially the music industry. How do you plan to reach your fans during this album's release?
We're gonna do. I'm so glad you asked that. We're gonna do an awesome live stream. I've noticed, like with my older brother, he started a whole career on Twitch where he plays video games and chats live with a bunch of fans, and a bunch of my fans go watch his show. So I've been joining him, and I wanted to do something cool like that for the album release day. So we're gonna go on Talk Shop Live, and it's a cool website where they can watch us be live and they can also purchase the album at the same time. And then we can see who bought it or who did what. And we can write their names down and then give them a shout out. So it's going to be really special. We're also dressing up in a very crazy way. It's a surprise, but it'll be all over our social medias very soon. So that's been a great way for us to connect with the fans.
I love the innovation. I also want to talk to you about early voting. We're just days away from the election. I know millions of Americans have been coming out in record numbers. You are one of the early voters included in that. You also released this video, Go Vote, to promote early voting for your followers. But for those who have not yet voted or maybe still undecided, what sort of message do you have for them?
Oh, it's so beyond important. Every year I'm learning more and more, but this year I've learned how many people didn't vote last year and how I hear my friends talk about it, how they're like, what's my vote going to matter? I'm just one person. And I'm like, it matters. Please, please go out there. It's so easy to vote. They've made it so easy for us to vote. And we're lucky that we even have a choice, which is a part of my song. So we have to use that superpower we have, and we have to think about our future, our kids. I'm pregnant. I'm trying to think about my future kids and climate change and how important that is. So I jumped on it early and thought like, oh, I can write a jingle like that. And I wrote it in 5 minutes and put it all over my social media and was like, hey, go vote, you know?
It's so catchy. It was stuck in my head, but I have to mention, because you mentioned your pregnancy, congratulations on your baby boy on the way with your husband, Daryl. What has the pregnancy process been like for you? Are you excited? Are you picking out names already?
Yeah, we still haven't decided the name, I think. I don't know. But we have a special name that we're gonna try to save that one. But it was a name too that before we knew the gender, we were like, either way, this is our favorite name. And yeah. But the pregnancy's been, I've been so lucky. I really am lucky. I did not get nauseous. I did not feel horrific. I do feel tired a lot. And recently the emotions are coming up and I can't stop them. I saw like a TikTok where this girl lost her dog and then she found her like 3 hours a drive later. I started bawling. So I'm learning that I have less control over my tears. And I'm like, it's the hormones, it's beautiful.
I think it's just like a vulnerable time for everyone, but I'm so glad you're having a healthy and safe pregnancy. I do see some soap in the background though, so I do want to ask you about how you're teaming up with Safeguard. You are launching this new initiative promoting positive hand washing in schools. Can you talk about that?
Yes, I'm so excited. I partnered up with Safeguard Hand Soap because they're just superheroes right now. They've donated, I didn't even realize this, they donated $10 million total to nonprofit organizations like Feeding America and Save the Children and AmeriCares. So they've gone above and beyond. And when they reached out to me, I was like, please, what are we doing now? And they're partnering up with teachers who are struggling the most. One of the hardest industries right now, the teachers are struggling. And they're partnering up with them and they're giving them free products, the awesome new hand soap that smells really good. I've been loving it. And they're helping them teach their students how to wash their hands correctly and how to stay there for 20 seconds at least. And I know with my little cousins in school, they've been struggling so hard doing the online thing. And I know my little cousins, I'm always like, get back in there, wash your hands again, because kids can be gross. So I love this idea. I love what they're doing. And I also have a website if anyone wants to get involved and help them out. It's safeguardstudents.com. So they're heroes, and I'm just lucky I get to be a part of it with them.
It is such an important message, hygiene, especially during this time. But there's going to be a TikTok challenge also involved with this.
It's so cute. Can I tell them about the challenge? Yeah. Okay. So it's basically some challenges are like I can't do them, but this one was awesome. It's you come clean for 20 seconds. So you admit something embarrassing that's happened to you, or like you're coming clean about a confession. And while you're washing your hands, mine's about to come up, but it's like I really love chips with ketchup with a glass of milk with ice. And no, it's not a pregnancy thing. That's just my weird obsession. So it's really fun, and I feel like a lot of people will definitely jump in and get involved on this because it's just like an easy, fun trend.
Thanks to Meghan Trainor, and be sure to check out her new Christmas album. It's out today.